Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to A.O.S Group. Here we'll talk about everything related to language studies for those who are preparing for or quite learning the English language, the French language, the German, the Spanish, or Chinese language. We also prepare students for internationally recognized tests like the IELTS, the 2FL, the TEF Canada or TCF Canada, and we assist with visa applications and permanent residency applications for those who are working on relocating to Canada, the UK, the US, France, or Germany. Now, today, just like you know it, we are always scheduled to start our Q&A sessions by 3 p.m. West African time and 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And today is not going to be different. We want to actually answer the question 358, which was asked in relation to this question. The person asked how a PhD holder can relocate to Canada so that it can be more beneficial to him than serving in his own country. What kind of jobs are available for him? By Atahirou Mahamane Lawali from Turkey. And as you know, our questions are always extracted from the JAPA to Canada in 2023 webinar Q&A session. Now, sir, the PhD holder, the doctor, or someone who owns or who has a doctorate, actually has tons of opportunities to relocate to Canada. I think we have once worked with a doctor before at A.O.S Group. He came to learn the French language to prepare for the TEF Canada examination. That is the French-based exam, which is similar to IELTS. But he later found out that he had someone in Canada. Do you understand? As like a friend or family member. So he was able to use that person's influence in Alberta or perhaps Manitoba to relocate to Canada easily without actually completing his studies in the French language. So if you are someone like that, you can also go through the provincial nominee program. We have had doctors we have helped who have relocated to Canada through that route. But apart from the provincial nominee program, the express entry could be a very good program, be the federal skilled worker program, you understand, or the Canadian experience class program, you understand, if you are either in Canada or you are outside of Canada and you want to relocate based on, you understand, your field of study. Now, as a PhD holder, I would believe that you have years of experience because the express entry and the provincial nominee programs I talked about requires you to have certain years of experience before you can actually get um, a sizable amount of points. You understand, in terms of the national occupation classification codes and this cumulative ranking system scores. So if your NOC code is very relatable, if it is something that is in high demand in Canada, you understand, you can actually get that opportunity to relocate through either the express entry or the provincial nominee or even the family sponsorship program if you have someone already in Canada as a family member, or if you even have a friend, you could use the provincial nominee program. So that being said, you also have so that it can be beneficial for you to than serving in your own country. I'm not sure, but perhaps maybe in Turkey you are serving as a military or a paramilitary officer. If that is the case, then apart from joining or moving to Canada, do you understand, as a skilled worker, you understand, you may be thinking of also going to Canada under the work permit, the temporary residency pathway. So that's a good way. Or you could be going as a visiting professor, do you understand, of a particular school. So you may be going under perhaps the international experience class program if you are eligible for it. Do you understand? So for these programs are more or less temporary. The first ones I talked about are permanent residency programs. But for temporary residency, like the work permits, like the international experience class, you would perhaps be linked up to a school where you are going to be one of their professors or their lecturers. Do you understand? Teaching students. or you may even be posted to um, one organization where you'll be in charge of students, where you'll be teaching students since you are a professor, since you are a PhD holder. You understand? So you may get jobs that are related to lecturing, you may get jobs that are related to administrative education, you may get jobs that are related to anything in the educational line if you are actually going under the work permit or if you are going under the international experience class program. So the jobs that are available to you are numerous. I've just mentioned some. Lecturing job is definitely one of it as a PhD holder. You could also get jobs that would be in the administration. Perhaps maybe you are one of the head of staff, or you are one of the head of teachers in the HODs inside the department. You can, depending on how many years of experience you have actually gotten, you understand, over the years. And depending on your field, because you didn't tell us your field where you got your PhD from. If you got your PhD in the tech industry, you understand, you could work as a researcher, even in other industries as well that requires, you understand, research and development. You could actually work as a researcher, you could work as a reader, you could work as anyone that is relating to education. And if you want to go outside the shores of education, you understand, outside the educational profession, the academic profession, you can actually do things related to your field. For instance, if you are into media, you could actually be in charge of a media firm. Do you understand? If you are into anything that relates to business administration, you could be in charge of maybe asset management. If you are into finance or into, you understand, accounting, you could be part of the chartered accountant, you understand, that will be used in an accounting firm. So depending on where you got your PhD, you understand, you can actually work in diverse industries, you could work in diverse occupations, you could work in diverse levels or diverse cadres, depending on where you actually got that PhD, you understand, degree from. So I hope that answers your question. If you have further questions, you can drop it on the live chat section or the comment section of this video. And do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit on the notification bar to get notified anytime we drop a content. And also, please like and share this video with your friends and with your family. And we do hope to see you in the next Q&A session. So thank you very much once again, and we do hope to see you next time. Bye for now.